How to ensure employees are aligned with the core company values, especially after they've been with the company for a long time. This is a great question, and I think this is probably one of the most important things for a founder to manage, which is company culture and basically being not only the custodian, but also the police person of company culture. You want to make sure that you are actually keeping the culture in check, and that's really, really important for a business owner. Now, there is a concept of management by walking around, which I think was from one of the HP founders. And that concept, I think, can be applied no matter whether you have a literal office that you can walk around or if you're running a remote team. And so what I like to do personally is I like to see how are our team actually delivering on the front lines. And every now and again, even though we process hundreds, sometimes thousands of support requests per week from our customers, I'll actually log into our support desk and I'll read some of the tickets and I'll just see what kind of experiences are our customers having. I have our Facebook page on my mobile phone on our business account, and so I can log into the chat and see what kind of chat requests customers are coming through with. And every now and again, pretty often actually, because I'm quite picky, I'll find things that I don't think are going great with the way that we're delivering to our customers from somebody that I've never met before in the company, a frontline worker who's just been delivering to our customers, but there is a difference between how Pete wants things to be done and how things are actually being delivered to the customer. And so what I will do in that instance is I'll take a screenshot, I'll send it to the leaders and the management because it's their job to do something about it rather than, jumping in and meddling with the individual team member. And I send that to the leadership team and say, hey, this is something that I think is out of alignment with our culture. It's out of alignment with the way that we have set up the business. It's out of alignment with, how I think things should be done. And the team are then able to create corrective action. We're in a new world right now, and that is very democratic in customers' ability to give feedback to businesses. In the old days, customers would just vote with their wallets and they would go somewhere else if they didn't have a good experience with a business. But now we have social media, we have Google ratings, have Google Maps. People can shout you out and tear you down and cancel you all over the internet. So it's very important for businesses to give customers a great experience, because the liability for your business is not only that you lose one customer, that you potentially lose multiple customers if your reputation does not hold up or how you actually deliver. And so for you as a business owner, your number one job is making sure you manage culture. Well, how do you then actually do that? How do you communicate culture to your team? Well, one of the things that we do, that we actually share our mission and our values with our team members. That all lives inside our intranet, and so all of our values are documented. But some of the more practical things that we do is when we're leading and managing our team, every week when we have our weekly catch-ups, we'll do things like shout out and thank different team members who have actually demonstrated values on that particular week. And when we have our once a month all hands and we bring everyone together into one meeting, we actually have the Genius of the Week. And that's basically an opportunity for everyone to share together our company values. And with our company values, they will actually shout out different team members who have demonstrated their different values in the way that they have delivered inside the business. So what that might look like is, for example, I'll say, hey, Scott, you know what? This week, I really want to acknowledge you for showing the way and creating change through leadership. The way that you handled that one particular customer challenge really showed leadership in the way that you were operating. And I really want to say thank you for that. And the other rule that we have when we do the Genius of the Week is that you're not allowed to shout out your manager and you're not allowed to shout out someone in your team. You've actually got to shout out across different teams. And that obviously fosters, different teams working together. To use corporate lingo, breaking down the silos. I love it. That's how we do team shoutouts. That's one of the ways that we handle team culture. If you're interested in learning more about that, jump into our free Genius Academy. And we actually have in our remote work playbook a number of videos that go into more depth in the things that we do to connect a remote team on culture. We have something that happens pretty regularly called TGIT. Thank God it's Thursday, because it happens on a Thursday. And that's where we hang out as a team, all remotely, jump on one Google Meet. We play games together online. Sometimes the team will watch a movie. We have talent quests. Every time a newbie joins the business, the newbie has to actually do a talent quest, sing a song, do a dance, play guitar, some of the things that we do to connect the team. And we cover a few more of those in our Genius Academy. So to get access to that, jump on the link below and you can join our billing transfer in offer. And once you've transferred your billing into us, you get free access to Genius Academy, and that has all of our webinars, masterclasses, and courses, including our remote work playbook, which includes that in there as well. If you like this content, please hit subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live or drop new content on the channel. Now, if you'd like to connect with us, hit us up on social media or join our free community group. All the links to that are right below this video. If you'd like to learn more about Google Workspace and the technology ecosystem, you can join our free Genius Academy by transferring your billing across to itGenius. Or you can join a Workspace Basics Bootcamp. Now, if you're a business owner and you're interested in an audit on your technology stack or your Workspace account, or you're looking to do a project in the tech world, well, you can take advantage of our free consultation. And if you need help right now, then consider joining Concierge or taking up a quick fix with our team for professional support for your tech stack.